YouTube community? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, I just want to talk about something different. I want to talk about how great this Kendrick Lamar new album is. This, to me, is an instant classic for the simple fact that this dude came with a different approach from his last album. Now, I know a lot of people probably may not feel this album. It actually took me a couple listens to basically soak in this album because it's a lot of shit coming at you with this album. Now, we all kind of figured that he was going to go into a different approach with this album. With so much shit going on in the world, he was going to have a whole bunch to talk about. It was going to be some political stuff. It was going to be some all kind of shit in this album. We just knew what to expect with this album. Now, the title is very interesting. What, To Pimp a Butterfly, I believe it's called. Wait, let me double check. I want to make sure I'm fucking up the album name. Yeah, To Pimp a Butterfly. That's the name of the album. But like I was saying, with this album, production-wise, it was different. Just everything that we heard from Good Kid, Mad City is a complete total opposite from this album, which we kind of expected, because on Good Kid, Mad City, it was basically telling about his life, his upbringings, you know, what he experienced, what he saw. So coming into this album, we knew, like I said before, it was going to be something different. Now, this album, it kind of reminds me, it have a 80s vibe and soul mix, you know, with rap that he uses in spoken words, you know, stuff like that. Because Kendrick, we know he can give you some poetry, some spoken word stuff. In this album, it just pretty much, that's what this reminds me of. Now, me personally, I love the fucking production. Like I said, it took me a couple listens to really feel it and like the album. But after everything soaked in and the concepts of the songs and the messages and things like that, this is a classic album, man. This is a dope fucking album. Now, if you were just a true hip-hop head in general, you're going to love this album. If you're not, if you're just more into the wave of the new music that's going on, the trap beats and stuff like that, then you might not like this album. Or if you don't care about certain lyrical content, you know, like political stuff or just the struggle all for the black people type stuff, then you're not going to like this album. Because like I said, the production is a little bit different. It's not like how Good Kid, Mad City was. But if you just like a true fan, you will love this album. Now, the thing that got me the most that I loved about this album is, man, I think it's at the end of I. Actually, I is a totally different song. It's the same verses, but it's just different. It's not like he's performing it live. But at the end of that, the shit that he's talking is just crazy. You guys have to listen. But the biggest thing on this album that I love, it gave me fucking chills, because at the end of I think Mortal Man, he's having a conversation with Tupac. This shit is dope. He's having a conversation with Tupac, man. Like, that shit brought chills in my spine, because like, damn, it felt like he was actually interviewing Tupac. But that shit is dope, man. But it's 16 songs on here, and I'm telling you guys, from start to finish, I enjoyed every song. From Hood Politics to King Kunta to Mortal Man, which is my favorite song on the album. How much a dollar, Hood Politics, of course, The Blacker the Berry. That's just, you know. But other than that, man, I love the features that's on here. They, you know, went well with the songs and the concepts. And Kendrick, man, is just, he's on a mission, man, to be that guy in the hip hop. I'm not going to sit up here and say he's the king of the hip hop, because me personally, I don't believe there's a such thing as king of hip hop. But man, this album right here is a fucking classic. To Pimp a Butterfly. Like, this is a great way to start off 2015. And yes, this is better than Drake. These two dudes is not even in the same category, okay? Drake can give you hits. Drake can't give you shit like this. He can't. But yeah, man, dope ass album. I hope you guys listen to it. Like I said, a lot of people may not like it from hearing Good Kid, Mad City with the beats and everything, the production, but the production's on this, like I said, it reminds me of some jazz type, 80s type feel. Like, it's some soul in this in the production. And you can feel it. But yeah, man, I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but I love the album. It's a fucking classic album, and I suggest you guys go listen to it. But you guys tell me what you thought about the album if you already heard it. I'm out, man. Deuces.